What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So for today's video, it's a little bit different. I haven't done one of these in a long time, since like Call of Duty days, but I'm going to be talking about a certain subject. It's just going to be a chill talking video about why I kind of stopped pursuing competitive Fortnite and I stopped doing it completely. If you guys didn't know, I used to scrim almost every day. I would do Tfue scrims. I would do any scrims that I could to play, to get practice, to get better at the game. And then I just stopped out of nowhere. And I'm just going to kind of talk about it and why I decided I don't want to compete for the World Cup and all that money they're just throwing at people. By the way, before we actually get this video started, if you guys aren't subscribed, which is like 60% of people who watch my videos, please just do me a favor, click that subscribe button. It's free. There's literally nothing to it. I'm telling you, it helps me out a lot. Thank you, guys. Also, just a friendly reminder, if you guys aren't using a supported creator code, just go to the bottom right hand corner, type in Nix, hit accept, and you're good to go. Okay, so before I get into exactly why I don't want to compete or why I haven't been competing, why I stopped grinding this game on the daily, you guys got to know the story on why I wanted to compete first off in the first place. That kind of sounded weird. So the story begins back in like season 4 or 5, I believe it is. I ended up hosting a playground tournament for like some of the best playground players I could find. I joined a Discord where, you know, people used to compete for money and stuff like that, and I basically got the best ones, rounded them together, and was like, look, I want to find who the best playground player is, and, you know, just host a sick little tournament and whatnot and make a video out of it. And that's exactly what I did. And in doing so, I found a lot of good players, and, you know, I was watching them play, and I got so intrigued in becoming like better, becoming good at the game. And I noticed myself like wanting to shift more from like content creation towards like actually becoming good at the game. Yeah, there's no way you finesse away from me, TSM Timmy Turner. And so after watching these guys compete, I was like, dang, I really want to get good at this game. So I started focusing more on scrimming and seeing what I could do to get better at the game. What's up, dude? What was the thought process there? What was the thought process? Come on, let's think it through, Mr. Galaxy Skin. Or were you gonna take the cards and run away? You thought you could get away? What? Later. Everyone's just landing on me right now. I'm trying to tell my story and why I want to become good. Oh, this guy. What are you doing? Imagine. Anyways, so like I said, after watching those guys, I decided to start scrimming, and I started doing Tfue scrims. If you guys know that man, he is one of the best players in the game. And at the time, if you guys don't know, and around, what was it, like season 5, 6, he had his own Discord and he would host scrims, and a lot of notable players would actually play in his scrims to get practice because there was no custom games in the game at the time. I'm not even sure if creative was in the game at the time. I know creative wasn't in the game at the time I started doing the playground tournaments, otherwise I would have done them in creative. What's up, dude? Oh, these poor kids, man. They definitely have never ran a Tfue scrim in their life. I'm sorry I had to do that to you, brothers. Yeah, if that actually hit me. Curious what the play is for this guy. What, did you not see me rotate? Come on, dude. I'm over here now. You're better than that. Come on, you're better than that. You had to have seen me rotate, right? Where's your teammates at? Yo, where did this guy come from? What? That guy died from fall damage? All right, I guess I'll take it. Dude, he just didn't even box him up. He was healing out in the open, dude. What are these kids doing? I haven't even left Retail Row. I mean, Mega Mall yet. God, I'm so bad at telling stories, dude. I always get off track when I like start killing people and I forget what I'm talking about. Finally, back to the story. So at this time, it wasn't only myself that wanted to get better, but one of my roommates, his name is Kiwis. He actually still competes today. I think he just qualified for Sunday, so quick congratulations to him. Hopefully he does well tomorrow. And I remember Kiwi, he got invited to one of the skirmishes, I believe, just because of his audience on YouTube, not because he was like a competitive player or anything like that. And that's what another thing that really motivated me, and I know probably him as well, to become better at the game is when you get invited to those events, you want to go there and you want to, you know, show that you're actually a good player. You don't want to go there and just, you know, suck and just be one of the content creators they invited. You know what I mean? What is going on over here, dude? It's his first day, dude. No. What? A lot of mats. I need your mats. Thank you. Oh, what? What? What is happening? Oh, what is, dude? What is going on? What did I just witness? What did I actually just witness right there? I'm so confused. Bro, is that a glitch? I didn't want to go down there because I didn't want to die. I didn't know if that was a glitch or something. Like, what? I am just, I don't know what to say. Anyways, Jesus, this game is just something else. Okay. After seeing Kiwi compete at that event, you know, I was like, dang, this is really cool. I want to start, you know, uploading content of me trying to become a pro player or a better player. And then maybe I will get invited to the next one because, you know, Kiwi's got the connection now and he knows somebody. And so then I started uploading those scrim videos that, you know, where I scrimmed with in Tifu's lobby and whatnot. Yep. And there goes my health bar. I just got sniped. Nice shot, dude. Well, GG's. Anyways, so that's where the initial drive where I mixed my content creation side and the pro player aspect of it, and I wanted to combine the two and be like a really good content creator that was also good at the game. And so I ended up doing this for like months and months and months of, you know, practicing in scrims and stuff like that, hoping to get invited to one of the skirmishes. Obviously, because at that time I was putting in so much work to try to become a better player and whatnot. After like so many hours of scrimming, I just got bored of it. I got really bored of it. You know, I wasn't actually competing for money and I realized it was taking a lot of time up. At the end of the day, I realized that like, okay, I wanted to be more so a content creator than a pro player. And I remember the game-changing reason for me why I was just like, okay, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to grind endlessly to just get screwed over by like an update or something that comes out with Fortnite when they release the sword. And I watched all these players in Winter Royale compete and I was like, are you serious? This is the state of competitive Fortnite. And also the planes were in the game at the same time. So all that practice I did learning how to rotate, because at the time of me scrimming, there was no planes, no sword in the game. And I learned how to rotate and how to play zone and how to conserve mats. And then they dropped that update with the planes and the sword, and I watched Winter Royale and I was like, dude, as much as I want to become a better player, I don't want to put that strain on myself, the stress, because dude, it is so stressful and it will mess with your head. It'll mess with your mentality when you don't perform and you're a good player. Like I would consider myself a decent player at this game. And back then I would have considered myself like a good player. Like I knew how to play scrims, I knew how to play end game. And if I went into a tournament, I think I could have competed and done well. And so when you have like elements like that into the game that are just random and you can't control like the things that are happening, then less of the competitive comes out of it. There's a lot of things that could really screw with you, and you know, that could make you tilt in a game, and when you tilt you don't perform as well as you know you could be. And what they've done with the World Cup qualifiers, why I haven't competed at all or even tried to, it goes to prove my point. Like week 1 of the qualifiers is completely different than week 6, which is the week we're in, I believe, right now. I mean, it's a totally different game. There's new shotguns in the game. It's a whole completely new meta that you have to adjust to, and if you don't adjust properly, you don't learn, well then you're kind of screwed. And all that practice you just put in to get good at the game, after they just change something during these qualifiers, you're so upset at yourself because you spent all this time and it's all wasted now because you weren't able to qualify. And I know there's a lot of pro players out there now that feel the same way. You know, they spent all this time getting good at the game and now it's just a completely new meta and everyone's disappointed in the game. A lot of people don't know how to feel. For example, like today I watched Ninja. Last week he competed in duos. He got like 5th or 6th, I believe, in the world. 5th or 6th overall in the world. And this week, he didn't even qualify for the last day, the Sunday finale. So, I mean, even if you're a good player and you perform consistently, they can change the meta on you. And, you know, if you're not used to it and you don't adjust as fast as other people, then you're kind of screwed. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I gave up on the competitive Fortnite side. I know I used to upload a lot of scrims on my channel. This is for the people that used to follow me back then. And if they're wondering why I don't compete, you can kind of understand why I stopped. I'm lucky enough to have a fan base, you know, as a YouTuber. So I don't really, at the end of the day, I don't have to like worry about, you know, if I don't compete, am I going to be able to afford to live or afford to eat or pay my rent? You know what I mean? So that's just my little 2 cents on the whole thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you don't mind me ranting about it a little bit. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on why I don't compete. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in a brand new video tomorrow. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a blessed Sunday. So yeah, peace out.